Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope you're all doing great. So today I've picked up a load of different plush to show. Well, a bag that I really don't know what's in, and I'm hoping it is what I'm hoping that's in the bag. So right off, I'm going to show you some random plush that I've owned. The thumbnail plush is my giant dinosaur plush from Jurassic World. That's a real cool one to have. I also have in the thumbnail a picture of the smaller version. So I've got the big one and the small one. So that is real cool to have the set. Well, they're not the set, it's just one of each. I would have liked some of the others, but this one was from Cut the Rope and this one was from a Claw Machine. This one is actually in one of my videos, the Jurassic World video, so you can see how these were won in that video, so that's real good. And I'm hoping the sound's working just fine this time. But the Jurassic World ones were quite hard to win. As one was Cut the Rope, the other is Claw Machine. There's a video for that one. Hey Tristan Lee Crystal, how are you? Hi Infinite, how are you today? So I've got another random thing, as I've got this little face bowl, which is quite cool. Yeah, the dinosaurs are quite cool. That I did have the full set, but they got donated and to various charity shops and so on, which are cool. And I've got another random one, which is this little Thomas, which Infinite Mirage actually has this one, well, the Green Percy one in one of their videos. I'm not 100% sure which video it is, but because I'm so tired and forgetting names of things, but this is one of them, like what they won, which is basically the same thing. It's soft, but it's still a bit rough. It's not the same material as like the plush, but I have got a bigger version which cost 3,000 tickets. So that's the two of them together. I don't know if there's any others of this one, but this is really quite cool. It's got a bit of like stuff to make it all stay the shapes that it's supposed to be in. It's not. It's all soft, real soft, except where the paintwork is. So that's really cool. And one other that I've got. Oh yeah, Toy Soldier Claw Machine. I remember that because I watched it a couple of times because I thought I missed something, and I was just thinking of another video at that time, so I just watched it about 3 times. But yeah, a couple of times, and that was one in from Claw Machine. This one was actually seen in Arcade Jackpot Pro's last live stream, so that was cool. It's actually one that is super soft, licensed and sold in shops, but they are in the claw machines. Isaac, is it? As I'm not 100% sure on names. But how are you? But yeah, these are pretty cool plush. They're soft as hell. The material on the face, if you actually get these as a full bodied plush rather than the pink material hoodied ones. They're super slippery and impossible to pick up that easy, but they are really cool little things to have. And they're one that I really like. They're basically called Meteor Bears, but that's what this brand is. It's a proper brand, and I've got one more little thing to show, then I'll start getting into the mystery items and the big item. And I'm pretty sure once I start showing some of the stuff I've got, that Infinite will guess which the last item is. Hey, Jessica. And these are from UFO Catcher. They're not really done anywhere else other than that one arcade, so they are hard to come by, but you can get them in the shops. They are quite cool. They're soft. I have one of these on my bag, one of these type. So I'm just going to grab the bag of stuff. And first thing I'm going to show is it's fake money, but I thought it was cool. And it's a £5 Star Wars money, which is a cool little thing I found a while back. So that's always cool to have. And that's on the other side. But it's quite a nice little thing. We do have a couple more different ones, but I can't find the Harry Potter one. But I do have UK favourite TV shows, so I'll quickly show that, which is Only Fools and Horses, which is quite an old British TV show, so that's a different thing to be able to show. But that one's a £50, which are quite cool to have. And yeah, Star Wars pencil set, but the notes are off of coin pushers, which is a cool thing to get. And this is the Star Wars pencil set, which I think was about 300, 400 tickets. So that was a cool little thing to get. And I know Infinite knows pretty much the last item's gonna be, but from basically these, what's in the bag is the Star Wars stuff. And this Stormtrooper from one of the movies, I think this is the latest one. I'm not 100% sure which is which. As I think it's the newer film. We've got quite a lot of different Star Wars stuff we have still. As we've got, I think, that's the original, and the other is the newer one. Yeah, they don't look happy. None of the stormtroopers and stuff look happy. They've been stuck in a bag for a while, so they're probably angry with me. And there's quite a few in there. So, and there's this one, which is quite a cool one. There's quite a lot of different sets of the plush, but some of them are different to what you get in the US, so that's always a difference in the things. Like this one, I think there's smaller versions that US have, which are in little boxes. Ooh, I forgot one thing I could have shown. I have to show that another time. So I'm going to have to dig out properly. Have little BB-8 one. And I actually remember the name for this one, which is good. Which actually does make a change that I normally forget the names. But yeah, it's quite a nice little one. It was from a claw machine. My brother got, I think, 2 of them because it was blocking his way of something he wanted from the machine. So he just got it, which is cool. Got a R2D2 one. Does have a bit of card on it and in 1 or 2 places just to keep it flat. It's quite cool, soft. It is not as soft as like the Michiu Bear type plush. Oh, and anyone that thinks these are easy to win, they're not. These are hard. They're basically from around there. They're stuffed with beans, and they do weigh quite a lot. So it's around that area. It's basically so they'll sit down and won't roll over or anything. But if you pick them up, can pick them up by like the head if you get the right angle, or you can pick them up by the body. But they are heavy, and e-claws in the UK are set to roughly £15 a time to win something. You either got, I hope you've swung the claw to the right location and swung the bear to the left a bit, and then so on with the rest of it, and hope that the plush moves better. But stuff like the R2D2 can be quite tricky to win, which is quite a nice one. Don't think my brother ever found a second one. And so we've got a Yoda, which is cool. It's all soft and so on, which is quite cool. I do like this one. It's nice little plush and quite cool. The US does actually have different versions of like the Star Wars, which is cool. There's this one. Yeah. It's kind of weird, some of the way they look. Maybe The Rock posed for this one. And Chewbacca, which the US does have different versions of this one, a fluffy version. I'm pretty sure that was in the Arcade Couples video, which was really cool because they won quite a few of those. So check out the Arcade Couples. Them videos are really good. I can't remember what machine they were using, but it's not like one that we would have. So we actually have being evil, not going to show up, Darth Vader, as that's the one for him. I have a couple more, I believe. So that's cool. And Kylo Ren, but it's a bit beat up and battered as it's been just left on in bags. We did literally have a wall full of plush which took up the bottom of the stairs, so it was a nice soft landing if you fell down the stairs. Luckily, we never managed to do that, and I've just got to pick that up. And this is the last plush, which is one of the fighter pilots from the Star Wars, which is cool, but I'd have liked more different like characters. I don't even think they have a Princess Leia or a Luke Skywalker. It's just basically these are all the characters they give. I don't think they had the newer characters in it. And I'm going to get the bigger item in a second because I think may have something else. I think we got this out of a coin pusher, which took a couple of tries. So, which is like a lollipop holder. You push that up and the lollipop comes out. So that's a cool little thing. And as I said, I do have a big item, which when I got it, I thought was first seen it. I thought easy 100,000 tickets. My brother come back to me, said, yeah, it's a load of tickets. Then on a little while before my birthday, he come through the door with a nice big box and said, here you go. And he handed me this. It's a Force FX Star Wars lightsaber, and it's the actual proper model, which costs roughly £200 on Amazon, or it probably might cost a bit less by now, but it's the proper Force FX lightsaber that actually is sold, which is quite cool. It's got all the decorations and detail on the whole thing, and it's got like everything that's needed in it. But this actually cost 20,000 tickets, so for the price of it, it's really good. Yeah, it's quite a cool toy, well, model. It does come with a stand, but I'm not going to use a stand because it's like balances on this part of it, and I don't want to put any pressure on here in case it does break ever. If that's one thing I just don't want, is it to break, as it's a nice little thing. I thought it actually does work, but there's not enough light in here to actually get a proper look. But that's it, actual turned on, which is quite cool. It's quite heavy, it is, so, but it's one of the heavier items we've got out that arcade, which is a cool prize, and it's one I really wanted when I saw it, so he got it as a surprise, which was cool. Yeah, I'm pretty much on the dark side already. I've got all the black clothes. But yeah, it's a real cool prize it was. So from the rest of the live, I'm going to just do it as this part as a chat, and I've got shown old Star Wars stuff, which I've actually got, so that's yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'll just do this part as a chat and pay more attention to the chat bit side of this, as that would be cool for the last part. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them, whether it be about the plush or anything. Yeah, they have cookies. Have to get the cookies. Ooh. So it's more of a fun thing I did, but I got a point, an iPod Touch put on a coin pusher a while back. That was one of my favourite things. But Infinite, you know full well my favourite video I've made myself, it has been the challenge review. So that's one of my favourite ones to do. So that one should be checked out for both sides of the challenge to see who wins. Yeah, I really like doing that one. The arcade's so nice, allowing stuff to be put on. None of it's put on as easy wins. It's all put on as where they would generally put prizes. We won a prize off it before the thing started, so that's where the prize was put. Where that first one was in the machine. So every time I've done the videos on that machine, the prizes are reset. They're not put in easy win spots. It's always full reset to what they would have been if I had just walked in fresh from no one touching the machine for a few hours. So it always works out better, that arcade, because I can ask them to reset the machine and go and make the videos. So there is one, once I can sort the memory out on my phone, of a crazy amount of wins off of that machine, and quite a lot of coins come back. I've still got all the coins, so I could count them before the video goes up. So it's at the end how much come back from the machine, but only a small amount was really used for the whole video, as it's like 52p's for each pound that I used. So it's not too bad of a video. It's quite long, but it's crazy how many wins altogether, as I had loads of fun with that. Ooh, roughly £3. The coin pusher had been recently moved, so it literally was putting out money quite fast, and the amount I put in, I was getting back nearly every time I played it. I've roughly done 3 videos that day, which was quite big. Thank you, Stidley Crystal. That's so nice of you. I'm glad you come to the chat. It's nice to see new people and people who have been in the chat before. So yeah, the iPod was quite a cool one to win. That's cool. So any more questions? As I think I can go for another couple of minutes. As I've literally not had much sleep today and I'm really tired. Have I got any more plush around? Got keyring. Yeah. This one's quite awkward. It's like 3 of the same thing on a nice little chain, so that's quite cool. Kind of have loads of different things like this and keyring form, as coin pushers are the most easy to play, so we have tons of the stuff. say Gryffindor would be the top one. But I will say when I can sort out the Trivial Pursuit properly, so it's seeable and I can make sure everything's readable on the questions and I'm not missing out bits, I'll be doing that as a live stream. So there'll be a nice Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit game where I'll try my best to make sure I mark every question answered correctly to the person on a piece of paper. So that'll be quite fun to play, as it'll be different for me to do something like that. And I just want that one to go perfect, as it's hard, will probably be harder for me to get that sorted. But when I've got the time and so on, I'll be doing the Hogwarts Express challenge, but I've got to work out how much time I need for it and everything. So that's always going to be a hard one. So, and I've got another model to practice building as fast as I can, so I could get more used to to working it out. Yeah, I need Wayne to help with that. So, not sure what I've got. Oh, I've got one more thing. So, keeping with the Star Wars theme, that Darth Vader, it's 3D faced and it's quite cool. It was only 200 tickets, and I actually think it's worth at least 400. I do, but it could be more. There is a set of them, so it's quite a cool thing. Yeah, everyone does need a Wayne. As I struggle half the time with getting this working, naming everything. Also, there is going to be a Disney plush video where I do I show all the Disney plush and work out some stories that I have from when I went to the Disney theme parks. And hopefully they're funny, as there are only a couple I really remember. Yes, that's a lunchbox sort of thing. It's quite cool. It's big inside. It's a nice little thing. I'm keeping at the moment inside it my video games that I have lying around that I play quite a bit. So it comes in handy. It does, as it keeps some mess away. Also, the Pokemon Switch Let's Go Eevee, that will be done soon, as well, as I've got to try and sort the phone and laptop out before I can do that. But it's more likely just going to be my phone filming it and playing it off, watching the chat through the laptop like I have now, as I can see that easier. But I've got to make sure it works and there's not too much of a time delay between me doing them, throwing the Pokeball, collecting bits, and so on, as it's all got to be streaming from the phone. So I know the chat might be a slight bit delay on it because I won't be able to see the phone from where I'm going to put it, as it's going to either be a bit to the left of the laptop. But it should work, but it won't be the best of picture. it'll be seeable because the quality of the camera is really high, so that'll work really well. But I'm not sure what else I've got. And there's another. Oh, have got one live stream that's a definite on a specific day, which will be the 28th of June. Which I just got to sort what I'm going to do with that video, with that one. Yeah. I literally just never know what I'm going to do with a video. It's literally, I just thought I'm going to go live on tired, but why not just try my best and hope it all works out. So I'm gonna go because I really need to lay down now. And what I'm gonna do is the next couple sort out better what I'm gonna do in the next couple of lives, and hopefully that'll work out a lot better for everyone rather than me doing it picking everything up within roughly 5 minutes of deciding that I'll do it the live stream. So hopefully it helps. So as always, thank you everyone. You're super amazing for watching this. Thank you so much. You're all amazing, and have a great day, and see you next time.